Hey everyone, welcome back to First Dollar Investor. I'm Zane, 18 years old, and documenting how I'm growing my investing portfolio. It's now sitting at just over £3,660. In this video, I'll go over exactly how my portfolio performed in October, what I have bought and what I've sold, and what my plan is heading into November and December and the new year. So, let's start with overall performance. On the 29th of October, my portfolio is sitting at £3,664, solid step up from last month. It's been a fairly steady month overall, some small ups and downs in the tech sector, but nothing too major really. My biggest holdings are still EQQQ at £1,137, which tracks the Nasdaq 100, FTWG at about £859, that's my global ETF exposure, giving me worldwide exposure to different markets, and ARKI at £269, which adds a bit of innovation and focused growth on robotics and tech. So overall, I'm staying heavily diversified, but still tilted towards tech and global growth. Now, let's go over what I've bought this month. I've invested into 4 new positions during October. MAGD, an income shares stock, where I added £100. This is my first step into a more defensive, tech-focused dividend investing. Then I've also added JEPQ and JGGI, both around £140 on each of these. They're JP Morgan trusts. They add worldwide diversification and they combine growth with good income dividends. And finally, I added £70 into SSLN. It is cheaper than gold, but has performed better than gold this year. All of these buys were funded by cash I have had sitting around, and JEPQ and JGGI were rebalanced from my dividend pies that I already own. I also made a few sales this month to tidy things up and to reduce my risk. I sold Rich Tech Robotics for a small profit, QBTS, IONQ and D-Wave Quantum. Now, if you've looked at any of my other videos, you knew I had a quantum pie that was doing very successfully. What I've done is I've reduced these 3 and put them all into Rigetti Computing, which I think is the most successful and the best long-term option. These were all small speculative positions and I wanted to free up that capital. As well as this, I rebalanced my dividend pie that I'd made myself and reduced a lot of things like McDonald's to introduce JEPQ and JGGI. SSLN, I had spare money sitting around, which is what I'd done there. This month I also earned a few small dividends. Nothing crazy, but it's always satisfying to see real passive income coming in, even if it's just a few pounds here and there. These were VUSA at 72p, Nvidia at 1p, Soho at 97p, GSK at 13p, Realty Income at 18p, Stag at 13p, Main Street Capital at 13, Aviva at £1.43 and MNG at 27p. This was my total for £3.97 for October 2025. Like usual, I've reinvested everything I've earned straight back into my portfolio to keep compounding working in the background. My portfolio allocation is very good right now and I'm very happy with it. About 60% is in ETFs, mainly EQQQ and FTWG. These are my 2 biggest positions I own. And the rest is mainly in dividend focused positions like JEPQ, JGGI and Realty Income. The goal is to keep the core focused on long-term ETFs while slowly building a base of dividend income that grows over time. Heading into November, my plan is to keep things simple. I'm going to continue dollar cost averaging into my main ETFs and add to my dividend positions if I get a chance to. I'm also keeping an eye on a few new ETFs that could add different exposure, but I'm not rushing into them. For now, consistency is the plan, small investments every month and sticking to my strategy. So, that's my October 2025 portfolio update. If you're also investing or just getting started, drop a comment and let me know what you bought this month. I always like seeing what other young investors are doing. Make sure to subscribe if you want to keep following my investing journey as I grow this portfolio from £3,000 and beyond. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.